Hi, welcome back, or welcome if you're new. Today's video is a practice to build up some strength in our asana practice. So when you're ready, pop something comfortable to move in on and come join me on the mat. Lovely. So we're going to start this practice lying down, everyone's favourite. So bring yourself down to lying on the mat. Lie however is most comfortable, whether that's with your knees bent, feet on the mat, or you could lengthen the feet away, and just let the eyes gently close for a moment. Arms resting wherever you like. And spend a moment tuning into the breath. Check in, notice how you feel within yourself. No judgment, no expectation, just awareness of how you feel in this moment. Let the awareness settle onto the breath. Allow the breath to flow freely through the body. The inhale, the center expands. The exhale, the center settles. Breathing through the nose as best as you can. And we'll bring the arms to rest down by the sides. With your inhale, just float the arms up and overhead. And with your exhale, floating the arms back down by the sides. So just nice and gentle in time with your breathing. Inhale, float the arms up and overhead. Exhale, float the arms back down by the sides. Okay, we'll just practice one more like this. Lovely. Then arms back down by the sides. Bend the knees, place the feet on the mat, ready for bridge. So feet around hip distance apart, heels as close to the body as feels comfortable. We're going to roll through our bridge. As you inhale, tuck the tailbone, tilt the pelvis slightly, press through the feet and lift the hips up towards the ceiling. As you exhale, rolling all the way back down, bringing the hips back down onto the mat. The inhale rolls up, and the exhale rolls down. You can add the arms in if you like, so as you inhale and roll up, float the arms up and overhead. And as you exhale and roll down, float the arms back down by the sides. Alright, I'll just do one more like this. Lovely. Then hips coming down onto the mat. We'll take the arms out at shoulder height if you have space, or hands resting on the rib cage. If, like me, you're a bit challenged for space. We'll have the knees together, ankles together. As you exhale, knees roll down to the right. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. So just keep easing from side to side. Find that movement through the spine. You can add the head in, turning the head in the opposite direction to the knees. Then we're going to inhale, draw the knees back to center. Lift the feet and bring the feet up so the shins are around parallel to the mat. So working towards a 90-degree-ish angle behind the knees. Don't worry if that doesn't feel comfortable. Have the toes down with the heels lifted at any point if that's better. We're going to do that same movement. So as you exhale, knees are coming down towards the right, just as far as you can control that movement down. Inhale to draw the knees back to center. Exhale, knees over to the left. Right. Inhale through center. Continue in your own time. So to think about rooting down through the shoulder blades, use those as your anchor as you twist. Try and keep the knees together as best as you can. They like to sneak apart as we twist. So try and keep the knees together. If you're feeling like this is okay, you can try lengthening a bit through the legs. So the straighter the legs are, the more our core has to work to draw ourselves back to center. So you can always have them straight to go out to the sides, bend the knees to come back to center. Or you can have them lengthened all the way out to the sides and all the way back to center. Again, this will depend on how much space you have. Great. We'll do one more to either side. Lovely. When you're done, legs back to center. Give the knees a hug in. Give the spine a bit of a rock. However is best for you, we're coming up to sitting, so you could rock to one side to come up, or you could rock yourself straight up to sitting, and find your way to Dandasana. Feet stretched out in front, a little bend in the knees. With an inhale, I'm going to reach the arms up, palms facing shoulders down away from the ears. And we want to keep the arms in line with the ears as we come forwards to around about halfway down our forward fold. So whatever that means for you. So for some of you, halfway might still be quite high up. Some of you, halfway might be relatively close to your legs. Depending on your flexibility and the tilt of your pelvis, just find around a halfway point and try and keep those arms lifted. Imagine the chest is heading towards the tops of the feet. Then we'll exhale and fold the rest of the way. Hands coming down either side of the legs, chin to chest. Let the shoulders relax down away from the ears. We're going to come out the way we came in. So inhale to lengthen up to around halfway. Reach those arms up so the upper arms are in line with the ears. Nice little bend in the knees so you can press the heels into the mat. And then draw yourself the rest of the way up. If you like, turn the fingers out, reach into the space around, touch the fingers down, and then reaching back up. We're going to break that into thirds this time. So we're going to reach forward around a third, keep those arms lifted, find length through the trunk. Another third. Imagine you're lengthening all the way to the tops of the feet. And then fold the rest of the way. Release the hands down towards the mat. Nice bend in the elbows. Right. And coming out the way we came in. Lengthen up about a third. Right. A second third. And then coming the rest of the way up to sitting. Well done. Interlace the fingers, chin to chest, hands coming to rest on the back of the head. Let the upper back round. Then with your next inhale, lift the gaze, lift the chest, open out through the elbows. Exhale, chin to chest round. Inhale, lift and open. Doing a few more like this. Great. Then we'll come to center, release the hands, spin the feet round, come into tabletop position. We'll just move through a few cat-cows. Inhale to look up, send the heart forward. Exhale to round. Just continue in time with your breathing. Lovely. Then we'll come to a nice neutral spine. Take the hands around a handspan in front. Tuck the toes, lift the knees and send the hips up and back, downward facing dog. So feel free to give the heels a bit of a walk. Shake the head, nod the head. Settle the body into the pose. Lovely. Now inhale, bring the weight forwards towards plank. So you can pop the knees down for this if you want to, and you can pop the knees down partway through if that works best for you. Think about a bit of a tuck of the tailbone, so we're engaging the glutes, engaging the lower abdominal muscles. Gaze ahead, elbows tucked in if you can, nice and slowly lowering all the way down to the mat. Great. Once you're there, untuck the toes. Press through the hands, cobra or baby cobra. Exhale and lower. Bring the forehead to rest on the hands. Feet around hip distance apart. Great. We're going to do some alternate leg lifts from here. So as you inhale, lift and lengthen the right leg. Exhale and lower. Inhale, lift and lengthen the left leg. Exhale and lower. Great. Inhale, right leg. Exhale, lower. Inhale, left. Exhale and lower. If alternate legs is feeling okay, both legs at the same time. So the closer the feet are, the more the lower back muscles have to work. So any discomfort in the lower back, try taking the feet out a bit wider. So don't worry how high the legs are lifting here. It's more about that control, not only of the lift, but also of the lower. So try and slowly control that movement all the way back down to the mat. We'll do one more if you're doing both legs, one more on either side if you're sticking with alternate legs. Great, then have a little rest down, maybe bending the knees, windscreen wiper the feet from side to side. And feet down onto the mat again. Try and keep the feet down for this. They do naturally want to try and join in, but try as best as you can to keep the feet down. We will let them join in a little bit, but just for these first couple, feet down on the mat. Forehead on the hands. As you inhale, lift the head, lift the hands, lift the chest. As you exhale, reach the hands out in front. Inhale, bend the elbows, draw the elbows down, cactus arms. Exhale, reach the hands forward. Inhale, hands under the forehead. Exhale, and lower back down. Well done. Again, don't worry how high you lift. Just try and control that movement all the way up. Steady arms, steady breath, and then lower down. Great, we'll do that again. Inhale to lift the head, lift the chest. Exhale, reach the hands out in front. Inhale, draw the elbows down. Exhale, reaching out in front. Inhale, hands under the forehead. Exhale, and lower. Great, take a moment. And this time, if you like, adding the legs in as well. So stick with just the upper body if that was enough for you today. But if you like, As we inhale, we lift the head, lift the chest, lift and lengthen the legs. Exhale, reach out in front. Inhale, draw the elbows down. Exhale, reaching out in front. Inhale, hands under the forehead. Exhale and lower. Fab. One more time when you're ready. Inhale, lift the head, lift the chest, lift and lengthen the legs. Exhale, reaching out in front. Inhale, draw the elbows down. Exhale, reaching out in front. Inhale, hands under the shoulders. Hands under the shoulders, hands under the forehead. Exhale and lower. Well done. You can bend the knees, windscreen wiper the feet from side to side. Great. And pop the feet down. We're going to do a little scorpion twist. Right arm out at shoulder height. Left hand underneath the left shoulder. Bend the right, not the right knee, bend the left knee. So left hand on the mat, left knee bent. We're going to press through the left hand to lift the left hip and bring the left foot onto the floor behind you. Knee pointing up towards the ceiling if that feels okay, or if you prefer, stack the feet on top of each other, legs resting on top of each other, just with that left hip lifted. You should feel a good stretch all through the right shoulder. Head can rest down on the mat, and if you like, it can feel quite nice to then wrap the left arm around the back of the waist. The left hand back on the mat if it's wrapped around the waist. Lower the left knee, ease the body back round to centre. We'll go on to the other side. So stretch the left leg, getting my words all muddled up today. So stretch the left arm out at shoulder height. Right hand underneath the right shoulder. Bend the right knee. Press through the hand to lift the right hip. Right knee heading up towards the ceiling, or stack the legs on top of each other. Right hand can stay where it is, or it could wrap around the back of the waist and head resting on the mat. And then right hand back onto the mat. Lower the right knee, lower the right hip, ease back onto your front and draw the left arm in. Press through both hands and come to sit back in ancestral worship. Great. In ancestral worship, just let the fingers reach towards the top of the mat. Send the hips towards the back of the mat. Notice the breath, maybe even noticing the center rise and fall against the thighs. Okay. Then walk the hands in towards you, coming up to kneeling, left hand resting on the heart center, right hand on your belly. And we'll just breathe into the palms. Let the eyes gently close. Allow that full expansion on the inhale, full settling on the exhale. So if you have time, heading into a meditation now. But if this is all you have time for today, just gently open the eyes. Give everything a little wriggle. Wonderful. So I hope you enjoyed this practice. Please do subscribe, leave me a comment, let me know how you got on, and I will see you here again soon. Om Shanti.